The title of this video is My Toy. This video is for educational purposes based on my own personal experiences to help give understanding to young men coming up about female nature. This video is to help explain the cat and mouse, passport bros, and women reaction to passport bros, and your friend zone, right? And basically Father Time and Mother Nature. So let's start this video by explaining. I work in a healthcare facility, right? Let's say a nursing home. And if anybody ever work in any healthcare facility, they would know that the majority of the staff is women. I'll personally say from my experiences that it's 80 to 20% split, right? Let's say 80% of the staff members are women, regardless of where I go, right? And you're surrounded by women, and you're not just there just walking through women, but you're surrounded by women. And in this facility having 80% women, you will encounter women of all kinds. You will encounter the younger woman that's coming into the workforce, a young 20-year-old that starting off as a CNA. You will encounter the 70-year-old LPN or RN getting ready to retire. You're going to encounter people of different eras, different walks of life from different countries, but these are the women, so you get a good grasp of different women to make a theory, right? And while I was working, I had a specific unit, right? My specific unit was let's say there's 10 units and I was given one, right? I'd say number 4 out of 10, right? Number 4 is my unit. And in that unit, you have the regular staff, which I was a regular staff, and then you have different, and I was the only male on my unit, right? You will have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 regular female staff. Now, my female staff comprised of women from the islands, women who are African, women who are Asian, women who are Hispanic, but they're regulars there. So we get to see each other daily. And coming across me, they become accustomed to me. Where some just become indifferent to my existence. Some, because it's going to work and coming home, and I'm just me, and they see me on a daily. And some of them, general conversation, good morning, how you doing, nice, because we keep it casual. Some of them will give me nasty attitude, but collectively, they all look past me, right? They just look past me. I'm just a regular guy. I'm not nothing special. I'm not the doctor. I'm not something that caught their eye. And, they will make it clear. So if I try to talk to one, their body language echoes that they do not have any impression of me as somebody of value. Cool. So, but that's because they see me in my work clothes, my uniform. They don't know who I am outside. They don't see that I'm building. As time progresses, I build myself, right? They get to see the cars that I drive. They saw my truck. They're like, oh my gosh, remember, these are CNAs. And, most of them take the bus. And this guy that they see in a regular, they saw my truck and they saw my drop-top Camaro that I'm in right now. So they will see me, and then, as time progresses, start to linger. But still, nothing hits. Nothing changes their perspective of me until one day there was the blonde. Right? So as I said, we had many walks of women out there: Hispanic, Asian, African, Jamaican, Caribbean, Black American. But we never really had a white woman. And it's not something to praise white women over these women. No, it's not. But this white woman was exceptionally pretty. This white woman was let's say she looked like a model, and if somebody to compare it to is a Hollywood actress, somebody who with perfect features, a perfect stomach, like naturally, just a naturally slim, curve, naturally good bosoms, naturally tight up bottom, like buttocks, like she went to the gym and got her body in shape. Her hair was perfect. She was a young supermodel. Let's say, I can't think of anybody. Let's say a young Giselle or a young you know what I mean? What's that woman that was married to Keith Urban? Can't think of her right now. Right? So she, or let's just say Megan Fox came through, but blonde, right? Just somebody who if she was any race, she would be pretty. If she was any age, she would be pretty. And instantly, I can feel the attraction, right? You know when somebody is attracted to you or interested in you because their eyes gravitate to you. They stay on you. And, they want to conversate with you. They want to get to know you. They want, like, literally, they will put themselves in position to encounter you. And me and this person, we encounter each other, we talk, right? And, a conversation will be longer. And it became noticeable by the other staff there, And naturally, from when I was a child, my experiences would be like, it'd be catty talk, ooh, they're together again, they're talking again. But no, the reaction is, let's disrupt their conversation. Like, if I'm talking to this girl, they naturally would go, listen, Mimi, let's call her Kathy, we can't stop right now. We're busy. Let's go. They would do anything, and I noticed that they did not do it with anybody else, and they haven't did it before because I've been working there for years. I was working there for years, and Kathy would say, "Okay, no problem," or until the point where where Kathy and I try to get really try to get an intimate conversation, even on break time. So they become arrogant. You're talking to him again, because in their mind, they had Kathy above them, because Kathy is just a woman. Women know who are gorgeous. They highlight who are gorgeous. If Kim Kardashian walk into a room with regular 8s, they will highlight it. And women will class other women of where they think they want to be. So Kathy, Kathy stopped talking. They don't feel right with Kathy being fit with this guy who sees this regular guy. They just know you're not fulfilling their delusion that beautiful girls are not obsessed with beauty, just like who they are, because they want to portray themselves in an image and life in an image that they have been accustomed to seeing. But it is what it is. And I'm not saying that I'm not beautiful, but I'm just a regular guy. Just guys, we don't delude ourselves saying that we're all 10s. But Kathy was a 10. And Kathy was a little bit older. I'd probably say, obviously older than I was, but she was gorgeous. She looked like somebody who was pretty all her life. So these women become more aggressive, trying to disrupt Kathy and I's conversation. Now they just become arrogant. Stop talking to him. Stop talking. You can see the video of frustration. And I was like, what's your problem? You know what I mean? This is just natural cop blocking. Now it's becoming obvious. These women would do anything in their power. So once it would come to the point where if they were down the hallway and they saw me and Kat together, they will run down the hallway. Stop. They were visibly frustrated with Kat and I talking. Especially the fact that I'm a black man and Kathy was white, right? But a baddie white, right? Just naturally, if Kathy was black, she'd be a baddie. If Kathy was black, she would be exactly Kelly Rowland. Kelly Rowland is the equivalent black, without the money and fame and status, but just off looks alone. Kelly Rowland will be the black version of Kathy. Kathy's that bad, right? So, these women will go and they will chip stories and that. They will tell Kathy everything. Meanwhile, trying to in seed, like basically plant their seed in me. Oh, I like your car. Now you're like, you know what I mean? Oh, can you give me a ride home? You know, can they try to create conversations? And it sounds weird to me that you want to create a conversation with me now, which you did not want to do until the presence of Kathy, right? And I learned that this is the my toy, as I call it, syndrome. Why I call it my toy syndrome is if you buy a very, 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 very nice doll for a young baby, like say a young girl, age is 8 years old. You buy a dolly for 8 years old, Abigail, right? And Abigail had a doll, and when she first had the doll, she loved the doll. But now, as time goes on, Abigail became 16 years old. She's no longer interested in dolls. She's interested in iPhones. She's interested in makeup tutorials. She's interested in social media. She just didn't play with a doll. The doll mean nothing to her. The doll was in the attic just collecting dust. And when she see the doll, she get frustrated. She don't want the presence of the doll in her life. She doesn't even like the doll anymore. She don't like that doll. And then one day, Abigail invited her friend over. Now, Abigail knows her friend is prettier than her, a pretty friend. Abigail really, really can view the attraction level of her friend. And the friend loved the doll. The friend is just, oh my gosh, this is the antique Barbie from 1970. This is something I love. And the doll is now appreciated. So the appreciation that Kathy did not see, she's now seeing it. No, not Kathy. I mean, the girl, right? This girl, 16-year-old girl, now she's seen it. And whenever her friend come over, the prettier friends come play with the doll, now she wants a doll. No, give me my doll. That's my doll. That's my toy. That's my toy. Oh, it's not just with girls. Guys do it too. That's my toy. That's the what? This is my toy. I've seen male do that. I've noticed. There's gonna be a next video. My toy part 2. Look out for it. So I noticed that this is an ongoing thing. And as I start growing up, I'm seeing more and more of it. Remember, I told you the video of my friend who basically friends on me and never really had an attraction to me until she saw this beautiful Asian girl that was really into me. And the time, let's give it a it's a small summary. The one time I had this friend, and me and his friend was friends for years. I mean, this friend, she never once, gave me any opening. She kept me in the friend zone. And one day, we went to this video shoot, and there was this young Asian girl there, right? She was from Russia, but she had Asian features, strong Asian features, right? And she was genuinely interested in me. And I was like, yo, why don't you come with me? I'll give you a ride home, and this and that, trying to be intimate with a girl. All of a sudden, my friend wanted to be in a ride home with me. Even though my friend had already had a ride, no, she wanted to be around me. And when I come home, my friend's like, oh, I want to stay in your house. I want to use the bathroom. And left her jacket at my house. And she did not want, she's like, no, keep it there. So, to ward off this prettier girl, especially when it comes within the black community, of another race. No, this is my toy. Even though I don't want it and I don't want to play with it, you don't touch my toy. That's my property. And that's how women react, especially in the black community, especially in America. Because in America, white women do it too, but especially in the black community, when it comes to passport bros, because they know that even though they don't want Steve Urkel, they don't want the guys who they deem unfit, unworthy, unattractive, these medium ugly, as they call them, these I've added a bear, as they say, even though they don't want regular guys, they want the 6 feet, and they don't want anybody underneath 6 feet, and they don't want anybody who don't make more than 6 figures, and they don't want, like, even though they're clearly saying it, and they clearly treat these people bad, and they clearly, some of them use even posts bad image of these regular men, including myself. Some of them, if you walk at them and say good morning and smile, good morning. No, not American, but I'm just saying it's the morning. Good morning, how you doing? Why you keep looking at me? Oh, they get the ick. But if you threaten to go to Brazil, Colombia, DR, or even, one of these Far East Asian countries to get a girl that they know is obviously way more beautiful than they are, my toy come to the play. No, you can't go to DR. You can't go to the Philippines or Thailand or Japan or even nowadays even Switzerland. You can't go to these places and meet these more beautiful, more feminine, more respectable, low body count, more attractive, more pleasant women. No, you can't be with them. My toy. Gimme. You know what I mean? And let's say that the threat goes away, or let's say that you say, okay, you like me for real? You're my friend. Let's say the woman that friends on me, my friend, which actually happened. My friend, the threat of the Asian girl went away, and I went to my friend like, okay, so do you like me or something? Like, why were you going this hard? To basically confront her. No, I don't want you. You know what I mean? So, yo, what's good? You trying to? No, I don't listen. I don't like you. Don't. And she would go on and have sex with many other guys, and basically friend zone me again because they don't want you. They just don't want you to move on to something better, because in their mind, psychologically, if you break their delusion, because they think that they're better than you, not off the fact that you're more accomplished, because all these girls I'm talking about, all of them I'm more accomplished than all of them, right? I'm way more accomplished now than all of them. It's not of the fact that it's the fact that it's the fact that they, in their mind, regardless if they work at McDonald's and you are the district manager, right? They will be like, no, you can't. No. I'm still, in their mind, they think they're better than you. They think they're better than you because they've been told that they're pretty and you're a man and da. They still, the cashier at McDonald's thinks she's better than the GM because she's told that she's so amazing and she got coochie, and society's telling her that she's better, right? But when reality hits that she's just a cashier and the GM meets another GM who the attraction is better. When I mean attraction, I mean that another GM came by and she's prettier than you, then it puts you in reality that you're not that pretty. And you're not all that. You understand? So when they see that guy who they deem unworthy, unfit, medium ugly, or just a 4 with an 8, God forbid a 10, it reminds them that they are a 4 too. Because in their mind, they like to say, all these girls on these platforms say they're 10s. But when they see that guy that they deem lower quality with an actual 10, it reminds them that they're a 4. It put the mirror to their face. Like, oh shoot, I'm a 4 and that's a 10. And I need to make sure that all these 4s are not gone, because I need validation to keep me in my delusion, my current high. It is what it is, and I find it kind of humorous, but it's just female nature, that catty feral thing that you can't really explain. My advice for it is, guys, don't attach yourself so strongly to women. Be around women and have conversation, because that attraction would allow you sooner or later to meet the good girl, the baddie. And they're going to come because time is on our side. As time progresses, you're going up if you're working on yourself. And the sexual market value of these women are going down. Because, you know, they're getting older, they're getting ran through, their body's getting used to, they got kids, they got all this baggage and damage and Pookie and Ray Ray and all this stuff on them. And you're climbing up the ladder, especially if you don't have kids. Especially if you start getting, you move from the little old 1993 Acura Integra to a Colorado pickup truck and a drop-top Camaro. You know, and God forbid if you move to something more luxurious like a Porsche or a Lamborghini, they're gonna start noticing. Other women are gonna start noticing you, because what you need to know is that the world, women out in this world, women outnumber man 2-to-1. There are more women in this world, and in the cities like New York, more women are coming in from different walks of life. So sooner or later, you're going to run into a baddie. And sooner or later, that baddie is going to look at you as you are the candy that is hit their sweet tooth. And these girls who deem you regular because they don't know better, you know, it's like the people on the block. They think they're the best in the block until they see somebody from another block who looks better than them. And they're like, oh, no. They realize that they're just a big fish in a small pond. And you are now getting ready to swim into the ocean. They want to keep their status. And when they realize that they're small, they're going to say, no, that's my toy. I need these people around to give me validation, to remind me that I'm still a princess. Even though I'm 30, 40, 50, 60 years old. And I got 3 kids by 2 baby daddies. And no job. And I'm just at this entry-level position. Or at this entry-level position. And I'm struggling in life and I'm in debt. And all this baggage claimed to you. You know. They want to feel like they're still a princess. And they need servants. And that's how they look at you, as their servant. As the clown in the village. To bow to them so they can still have these, so they can still walk around and wave. Thank you for loving me. I'm so amazing. But if you take that delusion away, then, you know, guys, you know, hopefully that helps break something down. And again, I'm going to make a part 2 to explain that it's not just women who think like this, but this is a lengthy video, and I promise the next one will be shorter. Just like, and I'll break this down even further. Thank you. Have a good way.